Hey guys, LFK Accountability here. San Joaquin, dude, thank you so much. And I'm going to do a little brief introduction for all the new people that have come across because of him. You taught Direct D some things, he's taught me some things, and now it's starting to blow up, and I really appreciate the help getting this word out because we've got some issues here. I watched a city council meeting tonight, and it really ties in with why I went public. So we're going to get to that here in just a second. But May 5th is the date in mind. I watched an event downtown unfold that I just thought was wrong, and I'd been recording before this because of my own experiences, but these guys had this guy detained, these three young officers, and everything's calm on this scene. I'm going to turn this down. Everything's calm on this scene. They talk about trying to raise him up, and they start to at one point, and he hollers out about his back, so they set him back down. A sergeant and another officer are going to arrive on scene here in a moment. They're going to be amped up. You can see it in the bald-headed guy. His name is Sean Daubert. You can see that he's amped up, ready for the response. He immediately asks for the wrap restrained. Here he comes. So we got to ask for the wrap. We got a man that's not resisting, guys, but they're going to get out the wrap. Here's Sergeant Neff. You guys will see other videos with Sergeant Neff. He's a piece of work. So within 20 seconds, they surround him, grab him. He's hollering, easy, relax, and watch Daubert. Knee down in the middle of the back. And he starts screaming out.
Hey!
Two knees in the back, and then he starts resisting. That, to me, is unreasonable force. And to me, it seems that the sergeant lost control of the scene. The three officers that were on scene before had a duty to intervene, and they did not, okay? So now, we move forward a little bit. I submit a complaint on this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and catch you up to everything because obviously the complaints, they were all exonerated. But now I want to point out, this is an email between Major Squire and I. Major Squire is apparently the head of OPA, our dysfunctional OPA department around here that doesn't communicate very well with people. Now, I had pointed out to him, as we'd learned in the George Floyd trial, the tenements of the use of force continuum and how it's all about minimum force necessary. One of the things he said, now it's down further below in this email, I produced this video a while back and you guys can go back and look at it, all the links will be below. But he talked about not being able to find the use of force continuum in their policy manual. And then he put, additionally, we do not teach the use of force continuum in our training. Okay, I was a little perturbed with the guy just in the way that he dealt with this and talked to me in this email string because he knew what I was talking about, and I knew that he knew what I was talking about. Well, this evening at the city commission meeting, his own boss, Adam Heffley, who is our interim chief, produced some information regarding the 8 Can't Wait program that they're implementing with the Lawrence Police Department. Now, this program has been in the process of being implemented since before I filed that complaint. I was stunned when I saw Interim Chief Heffley start talking about the use of force continuum. I'm going to back it up here because he actually even talks about it, guys.
There is specific training that we're looking at that is being put together by some federal partners specifically to train that. It's desire to bring that in-house. Banning shooting and moving vehicles. The following language comes from our use of force policy.
And we had a number of things that they talked about. I'm going to let this play so that I can get to the part that
shots
I want
fired
to show
at
you.
or from a moving vehicle involve additional considerations and risk and are rarely effective. When feasible, officers should take reasonable steps to move
Mr.
out
Heffley talked a really good game tonight, and he said all the right things.
At the vehicle,
but a lot of the things that he talked about, we don't see in action on the street. And I guess that's the big problem that I have here is we're talking to the city council and we're telling them all about this great stuff that we're doing, but then I'm getting emails from Troy Squire that says he has no idea what an 8 by 8 tenement is in the use of force continuum. So And this is the kind of shit that pisses me off, and according to one of the comments, makes me sound like Billy Bob Thornton. And if you guys are going to double speak with me, then that's not going to get us anywhere, and I'm going to end up catching that scene, guys. But I want to get back up here where he had the use of force continuum up. Require the use of force continuum.
It's every officer's desire to not use force during an encounter with an individual. However, there are circumstances where this is unavoidable. During those circumstances, every officer, as required by case law and department policy, shall use only that amount of force that is reasonably appears necessary given the facts and circumstances perceived by the officer.
Okay, respectfully, I call bullshit. Interim Chief Heffley, I call bullshit on the fact that you're talking about the use of force continuum being implemented in your department when your person that's in charge of OPA treats me like I'm confused when I mention the words. So I'm going to just let that go right there, because I'm going to sound more like Billy Bob Thornton in a minute. So this is why I'm here, guys. Look down through some of the other videos, and I'll be posting more. I'm going to be out and about. I'll catch them again. They're that dumb.